Climbing Brinkley Bluff, an afternoon at the summit, and camping at the top. My name is Matt Brown, and this is part 14 of my Larapinta Trail Impressions and Review series. Today's walk starts at Birthday Waterhole, no facilities. The trail passes Section 4, Section 5 Junction with water toilet and shelter. It then follows Stuart Creek before a first climb to Rocky Cleft. From here it's an even steeper climb to the top of Brinkley Bluff with no facilities but plenty of camping spots. Today I'm going to hike from Birthday Waterhole to Brinkley Bluff. It's not very far. Even time-wise it's just 3.5 hours I think. But it's gonna be hard climbing. Quite a couple of 100 meters. And supposedly steep and rough. So after yesterday I think I have a bit of an idea what that means. A very unexpected sight. Running water. Actual flowing creek. There's gotta be this mint bush spring or so where you're not supposed to go to. That's pretty cool. It's only the second running water I've seen, and this one looks better. I started early. Today I pretty much got up as soon as I could see without the headlight. Yeah, and then went from Birthday Waterhole to the Junction to get water because I want to camp up at Brinkley Bluff. There obviously is no water at the top. You gotta carry for today and for tomorrow. So I have an extra 5 kilos of water in my pack today, which is quite noticeable, let's put it that way. But I think it's gonna be worth it. I hope it's gonna be a bit less windy tonight than it was last night. Otherwise the weather looks good. So now all watered up. Fairly easy beginning to Stuart Pass, I think. It's where Stuart on his explorations through the center crossed the ranges here, I think 3 times, and he also climbed a Brinkley Bluff and named it. Beautiful hiking along this river. Very sandy. Seen a few dingo footprints, paw prints I should say, in the dust. It worries me less than the cattle manure, which is pretty fresh. And there is a warning sign at the shelter that there is cattle on the trail. Oh yeah, this here looks either dog or dingo, but yeah, I don't know. I assume it's dingo. That's another nice one here. Yeah. Might be a bit big, I'm not quite sure how big the dingo paws actually get. They wouldn't attack humans. I've talked with a few people who have spent a lot of time out here. They're gonna steal stuff if they can. Very quietly. But not from under your tent. Like in your vestibule or so of your tent. They wouldn't take it from there while you're in it. I might take it after a couple of days if you haven't returned to your tent. But if you leave your boots outside, or your socks, or anything else, I've heard of SLR being stolen, then the dingo might say, okay, thank you very much, I take that. What they do with it, I do not know. I must have a collection or an op shop somewhere. The dingo op shop, selling all the stolen goods. It had gotten windy overnight, which was a concern considering that I wanted to camp at the exposed summit of Brinkley Bluff. Especially on the first climb that became quite apparent. The trail work is excellent though. It's nicely benched here. The incline is very nice too. Brinkley Bluff. It's gonna take a while. That's okay. Last view down to Stuart Creek and Birthday Waterhole in the distance before descending to Rocky Cleft. Let's have a look. The second section of climbing was truly amazing. The excellent trail work did not diminish the sheer awesomeness of this land. Now they have zigzags again. Before it was a bit steeper. Still way to go. What a trail. Very well built too. Sometimes they just couldn't get a better path than I would reckon. So, I made it to the top, found a spot which isn't that windy, which is quite nicely sheltered by those trees and by the ridge behind me. And isn't this a beauty? This is looking back westwards. And far beyond. There's good 4G reception with Telstra at the top. I spent a lovely afternoon up here and enjoyed the sunset. Is it worth carrying the extra water up here? I let you be the judge. Another very hard part of the trail, and I'd rate it again 5 out of 5, no questions asked. The camping spot on Brinkley Bluff is a stunning location to pitch your tent on this trail, maybe even the most impressive one. How did you experience Brinkley Bluff? Did you camp up here? Let me know in the comments below.